I come from a cooking family. For years, my life was defined by the heat of the kitchen and the science of the plate. I was fortunate to work for some really incredible places, some reputable hotels, the Washington State Convention Center. I even did a couple seasons with the Seattle Seahawks and the Seattle Mariners. I love the science behind cooking, the nature of the proteins, and the math of breaking down a recipe. So I have what the doctors call a hummingbird heart, atrial fibrillation. For years, I let high blood pressure go unmonitored until it eventually landed me in the hospital for major surgery. I couldn't be in the kitchen forever, and that was a major blow for me. As a cause of my surgery, it put me on temporary disability. I went through DVR, just trying to figure out what I was gonna do next. I took a placement test to see where my interests were. I tested really high for engineering, but at 40 years old, I didn't want to spend 6 years in school. Technology was my second choice. I looked for the best programs, and Edmonds College had a strong reputation for excellence in cybersecurity and forensics. Starting over at 41 was intimidating. I initially felt like I was spinning my wheels, taking classes out of order because I didn't know how to navigate the system. Even math felt like a foreign language at first because it had been so long. But once I got in my department and I sat down with my advisors, everything clicked. It was like riding a bike. I started to see the patterns in the math and the beauty in the computers, and I was really locked in. Year one was very challenging, and now I'm managing 20 credit quarters, finishing dual degrees in cybersecurity and network administration here in the spring of 2026. Studying for a new field, as an older student, I didn't know what this space would look like for me. It's hard to find a community you identify with on a satellite campus where many are just passing through. I discovered Trio and Miss Ruby Hayden. She welcomed me and told me I needed to join the group, the Men of Color. This is where it all started. That's where I found my community. It happened organically. I realized I could take on the older brother role for some of these guys. I could give them tools and tricks that I used that helped me with my degree. I wanted to fill the void and make sure no one else felt like they were just spinning their wheels, like I did when I started.
He's an excellent student, that's one of the things. But it's his personality that makes the difference. Aaron came in to meet with me one day. We met for an hour, and Aaron said that he was sick and he was not feeling well. He's gonna go home and take a nap. I came out of my office maybe about a half hour later, and Aaron's sitting, mentoring another student. I came out again and I said, I thought you were gonna go home and take a nap. And he said, no, he needs help. I'm gonna help him. And I said, are you sure? Are you okay? You don't feel good, do you? And he said, no, I'll be okay. And he's sitting there for 3 hours. He sat there and helped a student that was struggling to understand something in the CIS program.
With the Men of Color, I got to frequent some workshops throughout the state, the BMAC, Students of Color Conference, and the takeaway, as a student advocate, I've had the chance to speak to faculty advocating for students who might be socially awkward or struggling with the disconnect of hybrid classes. I wanted to make the classrooms less intimidating for students who look like me. It's bittersweet because this is my last quarter here. I'm looking toward the future of AI and machine learning, not just for the tech, but to help people navigate algorithmic bias in the workforce and in communities. I'm a shy guy by nature. I usually don't post about what I do on social media. I just do it for the person in front of me. To be nominated for the Student Civic Leadership Award, it's a recognition I didn't see coming, but I'm proud to represent a community that gave so much to me when I was starting over here at Edmonds.